Hey Gemini, how are you doing? Let's dig into your reading, okay? Because the divine kept saying Gemini, Gemini, and then I swerved you. And I was like, oh, Gemini's had a lot. Let me do Scorpio instead. And then Scorpio reading was so intense, so emotional. And they were like, Scorpio really needs this. Scorpio really need to hear this. And what came out was incredible. So they said, come on, you're ignoring Gemini. Gemini really need this, you know? So let's see what comes out for you, because I cried in the Scorpio. I ended up channeling and bringing in a passed on loved one, and it was incredible. So let's see what's going on with you guys, okay? Please hit the like, tap in your energy. Send me anything right now energetically that you would like me to kind of channel into and discuss with you, and we'll see how that transcends in the reading, okay? I'm going to give you a few seconds just to send me anything you feel like is needed, okay? Let's go. What do we need to know for Gemini? What are Gemini asking for? You're being asked to take some time to rest, okay, Gemini? You've been doing too much. You've been working way too hard, okay? I feel you stressing yourself up, stressing yourself out. Bottom of the deck as well, mental conflict. Stressed in the mind, stressed in the mind, stressed in the mind. Too stressed. Yeah, abnormally stressed. You may be struggling and worried about your mental health at this time. You may be questioning if you've got mental health illness, yeah? I'm here. We're going to talk about it, and I'm going to teach you everything I know about mental health and how wrongly it's misconstrued. I feel like you're getting tension headaches. I feel like you're having a lot of crying spells. I feel like you've got a little frown around your eyebrows. There's a frown bone, and you could be getting some intense triggers and twitches and stress around your third eye as well, in between your eyebrows. I don't think like your third eye's ever been open, and I feel like it's opening now in a way it hasn't before, and I feel like that is bringing up some unresolved issues, trauma and trigger. I am now sitting in nausea. I feel a little bit nauseous, feel a little bit sick. You may be also experiencing some kind of spaltal so spatial awareness. You may be a little bit staggery or slippery on your feet. You may feel a little spacey. Your vision's a little bit blurry. The room gets a little bit shaky. Yeah, you're taking me on a journey here. I see you. Now, this is your third eye opening and activating, yeah? Also, if you're taking any kind of medication for depression, mental health, any SSRIs, anything like that, even Valium, different kind of drugs, then they could have side effects. Even if these are just simple kind of painkillers, they could be having side effects with you at this time. You could be taking iron. You could be taking something for like thrush or yeast, or something for feminine balance. I'm getting feminine health, feminine balance, some kind of medication there. Your pH balance may be a little bit off as well here, I get. They're giving me a lot of health stuff. We're just going to run through it before we really get in, okay? Because they want you to get some confirmation from me to know that I am actually connecting with you at this time. I'm really aware of the spatial awareness, spaltal they keep giving to me, spaltal awareness. So your awareness of space, and like, it's not like things in the environment are blurry or glitching out, but there is some kind of shifty energy happening to the right side of your vision. And so every now and then there's this little, oh, whoa, am I going to pass out? Oh, I feel a little dizzy. Oh, your brain's having a little jumpity jump at this time. Yeah? Don't worry. Your third eye's opening. Next card come out, third eye. Imagine all the stuff I just said and your third eye's out. Yeah, your third eye's opening. Your solar plexus is really activated as well. You're transitioning. You are transitioning in a major way, okay? There's a relationship in your life that has really triggered you into a brand new beginning. I'm going to look at that, okay? I'm not sure who that relationship with it is with. It could be with God. Could be a relationship with God. We'll look at it properly in a minute, okay? But there's definitely a relationship, someone you met in passing, something that's happened, and it has shifted you into a major awakening. You've had to sacrifice some family and friends, someone in your life for this. You've got 3 chakras out. You now got the root, the third eye, and the crown. You're on a deep spiritual journey. You are tapping in a lot of your chakras, so you will be having side effects at this time. Mental conflicts out, again, confirming your brain is frying. Yeah, you feel like your brain is fucking frying. Yeah, like an egg in a frying pan on high heat. That's what you feel like's going on in your brain at this time. That is, if you're on medication as well, it's related to that. You may need to change your dosage of medication. You're either taking too much. Yeah, you're taking too much. Oh, they're showing me, medication, yeah? The tablets that you're on, they've got a line in the middle. You snap that in half, the medication breaks down in dosage. You're taking too much. I know I'm not a medical professional, but if you know you're not feeling great and you know you haven't seen the GP and you ain't got an appointment for another couple weeks, then I would suggest that you start half in that tablet and you take that half instead. Also, if you're taking medication and you missed a day here or there, as a result, it's having a negative impact because you're not consistently on the meds. Some of you guys, this is just vitamins. This is like folic acid. I keep getting like yeast infection, urine infection, stuff like that. Like, not even a urine infection, that's a bit harsh, but well, I'd group them all together. All of those vaginal stuff, yeah? Even men in your groin region, all of that, all of the medication that you would take to just make sure all that shit's functioning and the right stuff's in the junk and trunk and all that shit. Like, it's checking all of that. So the medication that you're on for that, men's health, women's health, those supplements you can take. If you've bought supplements online, fucking bin them now. If you watched a YouTube video, if you watched an Instagram video, fat slimming pills, these medication, these tablets from this person who has the best herbal remedies, you're taking pills, tea, anything that you bought from someone online, I bet you they haven't even got a health and safety hygiene certificate. They haven't even got the right measures to be producing that kind of stuff. In my head, I'm getting the pink sauce. The woman on TikTok that was making pink sauce that she started shipping out and selling, and it nearly killed how many people. Yeah, don't take any more meds that you just got from some random influencer online. Stop that. If you're taking anything unnecessarily, there's no reason for you to be taking it. Don't take that. And if you're on drugs and you haven't had your dosage amended in ages, half the pill in half, take half while you wean yourself into a normal stable energy again, and then go straight to your GP and get that looked at and checked, because you've definitely got some imbalances going on. That's why you're having that spousal awareness problems over there on the right side of your peripherals, yeah, vision to the right, struggling there. Also your brain's frying, yeah. I don't know how else to explain it, right? But sometimes your brain just transmitters are off, your brain's heavy, it's like shh, your brain's on shh, TV aerials off, can't get the transmitters right, it's all fucking up in there. And this is not a mental health concern, this is just spiritual ascension at the worst of times. This is the third eye being unable to respond effectively with the solar plexus and with the root chakra. This is letting me know more than anything else that you got confidence issues at this time. You're ungrounded by money worries, the end of a relationship, the loss of a family member, the change in a financial circumstance, or a living accommodation. This could also be rooted to LGBTQ community. You've just come out as gay, bi, straight, non-binary. I mean, coming out as straight is also a real thing. If you were previously bi or gay and now suddenly you're straight again, I mean, whatever it is, it's unique to you. It doesn't really matter. Everyone wants a fucking label. Everyone needs to label you as something. You're trying to find a fucking label for yourself, and everyone else is demanding one, so you're just throwing at them whatever you've got, but none of them add up, none of them make sense. You just want to be you. That kind of energy for someone here. I'm rubbing my third eye all the way through this transmission now, because it's even hard for me to deliver this to you guys, because fuck me, is your brain on fry, yeah? Do I have any recommendations or suggestions for you for how to get this brain out of fry energy? It's not going to be overnight. Once again, I need you to get those medications right. You're taking too much of the wrong medication, or too much medication at the wrong amount of time. So whatever milligram you're on, you're taking that, right? And then you're missing a day, or you're taking it and then you're taking it, but you shouldn't be taking it. That you're taking too much is my point, okay? So just half it and take less, whoever's on that meds, yeah? Destiny's here as well. You're moving towards your destiny because your chakras are not vibrating for no fucking reason. Your chakras are vibrating because you're ascending and moving into a new element of self, right? You need to choose wisely because your confidence is lagging, because you're not making the choices confidently. You're scared. Should I not? Is it the right thing to do? Should I say that and should I do that? Natural, as you're ascending, you're transforming, you're going through a death and rebirth cycle, and through that phase there's going to be obstacles and challenges here. There was a relationship in the past, a new beginning in the past, someone that you work with, someone that you met at the church, someone who's also spiritual, someone's awakened you on a spiritual journey. I said that, didn't I? Gemini. Not maybe about 2 Gemini readings ago, I went off about how important it was for you on the spiritual journey to really step in to the journey, step onto the journey, start awakening, start doing all of this stuff, and how the person that you're doing it with is really awakening in you, but you're going to have to go through this on your own and really step into the realm of this. I'm so glad that you've come back. I like consistent viewers over here. I like to work through the energy with you over time, because longevity is key, yeah? I'm connecting with that same Gemini I did a couple of weeks ago, that collective. I'm glad to see you're back. Hit the like, hit subscribe, hit me in the comments. Let me know you're here and you're on the journey and we're riding the storm together. I think it's the selection of meme readings I've done. Oh, what was the cover? Oh, Gemini's a God. I think it was the Gemini's a God one. And it was the image of the guy from Bruce Almighty. He's a legend. Black guy. I can't get his name now because I'm too fried in the brain. So we're going to keep going, but there's a shadow here that needs to be looked at, and that is being looked at, and that's rising up here. It's related to the devil, related to dark and light. So I'll suggest after this, if you haven't already, go and watch The Time Is Now to Remove the Devil. There's some lessons in there about spirituality, light and dark, how we ascend, how we break ancestral curses, how we move into the light fully. If you are scared of the devil conversation, I'm telling you, you're going to want to look at it now. If you're scared to say devil and scared to hear the word devil, then guess what? The devil's got you right where he wants you. Because anyone who is scared to engage with any conversation around the devil means that they are fearful of the devil. And guess what? We should never fear the devil. We should only fear God. Yeah? You want to be scared of God. That's the truth of the matter. Because only when you are fearful of God do you make sure you fucking do the right thing and live godly. If you're fearing the devil, then that means you're more likely in a lower vibration, having fear-based factors, which is exactly what the devil wants from you, you know? So let's break that today as well. Oh, it's 11:11 on the clock and the alarm is going off. Let's swipe that off. And that is also a confirmation, as long as my phone's going off here. Multiple phones are now bleeping for the Gemini. What else do we want to know? There is a love here. I think this person who's brought you on the spiritual journey is such a loving being. Such a gorgeous relationship here. Let me look at that. I'm excited for you about this. Marriage. Woohoo! I wish it was a joke. Like I'm not saying, I wish you could see the cards here as well, but it's easy for me to work this way. But I've just said that, and marriage has come out. The Love Begins cards come out, which is Ace of Cups, on top of Two of Cups, and then the marriages cards here. There's marriage all over the place. Someone's getting married. This is a gift from God. God has gifted you great fortune, change, mature man, poverty, main male, occupation, expectation, message. You've had bad health for a while. You've been going back in the mind for a while, mentally conflicted, emotionally torn about what you should be doing and where you should be going in your life. But what's happening now is you are breaking free from ideas of poverty. That's poverty of the mind. Yeah, the main shit going on in your brain right now. Shh. That's because God's tuning you up to the God tier. The God level, the God volume, the God altitude, the God frequency, that's the one. The God vibration is on the way in. That's why you're going through this. Do you know what I'm hearing? 3 months from now, any medication you've been on, anything, your supplements you've been taking, even protein, even random shit that you take to go to the gym with, medication, you're going to be off of all of it. You're going to wean yourself off of it and stop taking it. It's a little bit addictive, some of the stuff that you take as well, and you're using it as some kind of cure, some kind of healing remedy. You don't need it. Your partner's also told you don't need it. You ain't really listened to them, but now you're going to listen to them because they've awoken you to a spiritual journey. Both of you are going to ascend. If you're not married, you will get married. Big facts over here. You either work with this person as well, I feel like, or you're going to start a spiritually based business with this person. If it's not a spiritually based business, it's a passionate business that you both, it brings your spirit alive. This person could be older than you. They look a bit mature. You look a little bit younger. They've got more money than you as well. They're more financially wise and switched on, and they know about mental health and emotional well-being, and they're supporting you to get your mind right as well. They're quite bossy, I feel, whoever you're dealing with. Quite on you a lot of the time. Do this way, do this way. We've got to help other people. We've got to give money to the community. They're quite judgy, judging you all the time. Us spiritual people over here, we judge, all right? We've got opinions. If your energy is off, like, you need to get your energy right. You need to do this, you need to do that. We're bossy motherfuckers over here because we know what is good and what is not good. And whether you disagree or agree with them, you're allowed to have your own opinion. You're allowed to be judgy-wudgy back, you know? If you're like, shut up, all you do is moan about this and moan about that, please shut the fuck up for 2 hours. Please, shut up. You're allowed to say that, right? You're allowed to have a defense. You're like, I don't want to hear your opinion anymore. Yeah? You're like, actually, you know when you're dating someone spiritual, yeah? And you can get into really funny, but annoying situations where you're like, well, actually, I feel like you're just projecting on me at this time, and I feel like what you're saying isn't founded in anything, and I feel like your root chakra's off, and that you're just projecting your stuff at me, and I feel like actually you may need to go and take a heart chakra meditation for the next hour, and then you can come back and have a conversation with me about it, because actually, when is the last time that you had a salt bath or a spiritual cleanse? And actually, I don't see you working on your chakras anymore like you used to when we first got together, so I have to bear that in mind. And actually, I can't take you seriously now because over the last 2 weeks, you have been in dark night of the soul. like serious relationships, and conversation. And when I pulled tarot last week, it came up and it showed me that you was in devil energy. So, sorry, I'm not going to listen to you, and I'm not going to do what you want, because the cards have already shown me that you are actually still in a death cycle. This is the future of relationships, of the spiritual, not religious. I mean, you've got to love it. And that's what you're going through, and you're finding a balance between yin and yang with you and your masculine or feminine, regardless of your same sex or not. I mean, the alignment's quite sexy and it's quite fun. And I mean, it's pretty awesome to be able to be in a relationship with someone that you can do that with and go on a spiritual journey. I mean, my God, I didn't have that luxury, and I haven't really had that kind of luxury. So it's so cute to tap into your energy and send that to you, okay? But Gemini, I'm leaving you there, and I'm loving you, and I'm asking that you keep looking after yourself and you continue to value this person in your life. One more card, please. One more card, please. Tell me more. All right, fine. I'll tell you, because it is 11:15 on the clock, and I hear you loud and clear. You want to know about money? Money's coming. Unexpected income. First card out. Okay, got a few more cards coming out. Yep, you're expecting money coming in, and it is coming in. There is a man here who has matured. This mature man, right? He said he's working on money and he's working on a deal and he's trying to bring some more money in. And something could have went wrong where he felt like the pathway was closed. And he may have come to you crying and sad, saying, do you know what, I think I fucked up. I don't think I'm going to get this deal. I don't think I'm going to get this money, you know. I don't think it's working out. Something about the family, having to give money to family. He could be an Aquarius, actually. Could be dealing with an Aquarius that's been giving a lot of money to family. I ripped into the Aquarius on the last Aquarius read. I had a massive argument with them. Energetically lost the plot with them. And if you're dealing with an Aquarius, go and check that out, because they've had to change their approach in life about who they give money to and why they're supporting their family members in the way in which they are, which is only blocking their blessings and preventing them from having their own destiny come in. And your health is really important. They do spend a lot of time thinking about you and your health and well-being. It's nice because not a lot of people really do give a fuck about their lovers in the right way, even though they live together and love them all the time. But this person really is maturing, and they want to be the family man of the house. So if you haven't got kids, they want you to be the wife. They want you to have a kid. They want you to have a proper family, but they are worried about your mental health and well-being, especially because of the medication you're on. You could suffer with depression and anxiety. You could even have bipolar disorder, something like that. And as a result, I mean, you worry about mental health and are quite embarrassed about it, would never want anyone to know that you suffer with that, so you just stay on top of your meds, but you keep all that stuff quite in your head and quite secretive about what's going on with you, and it's an imprisonment in your mind, because the truth of the matter is, if you opened up and shared what you went through, I think a lot of people would be surprised, and people would look at mental health totally differently, because they would never believe that you would have what you have. And not only that, I mean, mental health isn't real. If you go to the time is now to remove the devil, I speak about that towards the end in there, and I speak about how mental health is really construed and confused with spiritual awakening and our true spiritual gifts. I'm a clairvoyant, a medium. I just channeled someone's husband in this Scorpio read. Anyone else could say, oh my God, that's psychosis. Oh my God, she's hallucinating. Oh my God, she's making shit up. Well, I've been doing this for years, and I've been getting paid for it for a period of time as well, and I choose to actually full on work and take it on as a career back in the day. And I've connected with so many people and done so many mediumship experiences where I tap into people's loved ones. So what the fuck's that then? Am I mentally ill then? Am I schizophrenic then? Am I in psychosis? Or is that person in front of me crying their eyes out because I'm telling them their dad's there and her dad's passing on final fucking wishes? Come on. Mental health isn't what it appears to be. It's a load of fucking bollocks. Let's be real, you're not mentally ill, you're spiritually gifted, and you're learning how to channel that. And you actually need spiritual gifts and abilities to help you really understand the feng shui of your fucking brain, mate. Yeah, feng shui of the fucking brain. That's what we're talking about over here today on the Hermatologist channel, because we're fucking crackers. So they say. Right, that's it. Your life's changing. Marriage at the bottom of the deck. Get married. Go on. If you are against marriage, you didn't want to get married, you were like, no, I don't know. I don't want to put this man, because I feel like I'm connecting with a woman, right, who doesn't really want to get married because she feels like she's going to be a burden to this man because of her mental health or the way that you perceive yourself, or this feminine, let's say, because you could be a guy watching and this is your woman, right? But you perceive your mental health or your whatever's going on with you internally to be a massive disadvantage to your lover or to anyone in your life. So you hold it all to yourself, you keep it all to yourself, and you allow it to be your own burden. But whoever's in your life, right, this spiritual figure, I feel like it's a big burly masculine who just loves on you and cares for you. They were given to you by God. That is your destined husband or wife. That is your destined partner. They can handle with ease everything you're going through. It's just because you feel like you can't handle it sometimes, and because your mum and dad couldn't handle it, your brother and sister couldn't have it, I get your brother couldn't handle it. It makes you feel like you have to keep it close, and you don't want to open up the can of worms there that could potentially make him not love you anymore or like you anymore, because how much of a burden it's been for others in your life. And also your kids as well. Don't want to have kids. What if they come out and I can't handle them, and then I get a little bit crackers and cuckoo with them, and my brain starts to fry with them? All lies you're telling yourself, because the mental health institution and the clinical psychologist have told you that there's something wrong with you and you're slightly off. When you're not, you're spiritually gifted. You're probably fucking clairvoyant, intuitive medium. You probably can do all the shit I can fucking do. I've been screaming you're a god for weeks now, Gemini. Come on. Are you a god or not? Because you're a god here with a husband and a load of kids waiting to come out your vagina, and you're scared. Because the institution, the wider world, the fucking institutional systems told you you're off your rocker, so you need meds. When those meds are frying your fucking brain and blocking your fucking blessings. Gonna leave it there. Love and light. Don't go, hermatologist, don't go. No, one more card pull, please. Please. You lot are really fucking pushing me now. Right, one more, Gemini. Look how much I love you, Gemini. You best hit the like and you best subscribe, because don't be screaming at me. Don't be out here screaming at me for more, and you ain't fucking subbed to my channel, and you ain't hit the like, and you ain't fucking sharing. Fuck your friends. Just this about me and you, right? Alright, go on then. One more. Okay, you want me to connect with a past and loved one? Don't push your luck, Gemini. I haven't got the... You want a message from someone? Alright. Give me a sec, I hear you. You lot are really taking the mick out of me today. I am allowing myself to be totally exposed. Oh, okay. So I'm looking at some kind of inheritance. Are you going to get the inheritance? Are you going to get the money from this will? Are you going to get what you think you're going to get? Are you really going to have children in the future? Like, should you really start considering it? Oh, don't make me emotional, Gem. Yeah, you should. This is a good man, a good woman. Like, you're in a really good relationship and you're in a really good position in your life as well financially. I think you are blessed with some kind of inheritance. This man could even be your inheritance, I think. I feel like I'm connecting with a woman who has either received a massive inheritance from family, from a dad passing away. Dad loves you to pieces, is watching over you all of the fucking goddamn time. Not only that, but the man the man that's been sent into your life, he came into your life around the same year that your dad died. And he came in as a way in which to prop you up and support you, because your dad was not fucking leaving you in the circumstances that you were in with your mum and your brother. Whoever you was with, right? Your dad was like, fuck that, no, not having it. Not fucking having it for a chance. Is my gem, is my darling daughter going to be left with those fuckers? Someone needs to come in and carry her. And now this man's come in and carried you. You don't want to fully let go, because you're worried that you're going to be a burden to him, like you felt like you were a burden to your family, like to your mum and your brother, and you're not. Gem, you got kids on the way, you got a little girl on the way, right? Like, 2024? I see a due date in 2024, to be quite honest. Yeah, marriage as well. You want to get married first, well then you best get fucking married now then. What you waiting for? 2023. I see a wedding in 2023. I see due date in 2024. Think about that, please. And actually, I feel like you're sharing this audio with your partner right now, and he's looking at you, side-eyeing you like, And if you're not, go and share this with your partner, and watch what happens when you get to this point of the reading. He's just going to be looking at you like this. Like, did you hear the fucking hermatologist say that it's about time we got fucking married? And that we got a little daughter waiting up there to come in? Yeah, you heard me. Oh, for God's sake, you lot made me laugh. Right. There's 3 more cards coming out. There's something going on here. Right, because now your husband's chiming in. I'm going to call him your husband, even though you're not married yet, but fucking hell, you best listen to me now and go and get fucking married. So your husband's chiming in here. He's like, okay, I wonder what else she's going to say. That's what he's saying in his mind. Wonder what else she's going to say. Wonder what else she's got to tell us. Let's keep listening, shall we? We've already dragged her into round 3 of a card pull. Fucking cheeky shits. So, as we keep going, now I see there's some thievery here. And your husband's smart, he's wise, mature cards coming out again, so he's older than you, as I already said, right? It might be a little bit, but he's incredibly wise and mature either way. And there's something you do in the community that you do together, some kind of group that you work for, or a social group that you're involved in. Either way, there's something that you lead. Something's rightfully yours, I'm going to be honest. I don't want you to fight for it because you're rich and abundant. I feel like your husband's in the mind, yeah? Okay, your partner in the mind, right? Let's not overstep our mark then, shall we, right? But your husband, okay, look, I can't stop husband now. He's your husband. Get a grip with it. He's your husband. You're not officially married yet, but he is your husband. Your dad's going. That's your husband right there, love. Sort it out. Okay, let me keep going. My brain's starting to hurt now. My brain's starting to fry. The too much energy is coming off both of you guys, okay? So, your husband is wondering whether or not he should go on a legal battle around this situation. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because at the end of the day, he's really like, something's wrong here. This isn't right. This isn't justified. Someone's done something wrong and illegal and taken someone else's money, taken someone else's wealth, taken someone else's job, taken someone else's abundance, and actually it's brought someone else bad health. It's made something difficult for someone else. It's been an imprisonment for both of you guys to see what's gone on, and you're not happy about it. But at the end of the day, God is real. Yeah, so don't worry yourself. No one's broke. No one's struggling in poverty. Everyone gets their just time, due diligence. Someone's taken someone else's house or property or some kind of bullshit like that. It don't matter. Whatever the case is, right? Harsh truth, don't even bother with a legal battle. It wouldn't be worth the legal fees and the cost and the mental torment and turmoil it's going to bring you, and the tear and breakdown in the relationship regarding all of this. Whatever's meant to be will be. The thing is, I always worry about sharing too much on social media because I think people are going to steal my ideas and my intellectual property. But the truth of the matter is, if they didn't come up with that idea and the seed of the idea isn't originally theirs, they can only take it and they can run a mile with it. My idea can make me a billionaire for the rest of my life. I share that same idea with someone who didn't come up with it, they can make a meal. Go on, run off with that meal, you poor cunt. I'm a billionaire. Do you get it? Sorry to be rude and use the C-U-N-T over here, but that's the truth. So I've learned to let go of control issues and go, do you know what? Have a fucking meal, mate, on me. Piss bit of change, there you go. Meal? You want a fucking quick meal? Have it. Have two. Do you know what? Fuck it, for your trouble, have four. Because at the end of the day, I'm a billionaire, mate. How about that? So you've got nothing to worry about, is my point, yeah? You've got people over here grabbing chump change from underneath your feet, stealing your ideas and your intellectual property, or stealing from other people thinking they're going to get a come up, and they made a quick buck, a quick 500k, a quick meal or two, but at the end of the fucking day, you're dealing with billionaires over here, mates. You're dealing with billionaires, alright? So I'll see you at the billionaire club, the $1 billion club, in the spring, shall I? And until then, go and get married. Start having some more reckless, unprotected sex, please. And prepare for the future that you have manifested and are truly destined for. Love and light, Gemini.